What's going on, gang? This is Ian, very friendly neighborhood Viking, coming back at you with another motivational Monday video. This week, I'm going to tell you that all of the hard work, all of the songs you have ever written, all of the posts that you've ever made, all of that stuff, it's all coming to a head right now. I'm going to tell you, it doesn't mean shit because everything is a numbers game. Before we dive into that deep subject, I want you guys to please do me a favor. Go right here, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you get all the content for all the videos that we're putting out every single week. And just in case you guys aren't familiar with the format, I do band tutorials for up and coming bands that are in the mid to lower level tier, and they're trying to build their social media pages and help develop themselves into a better functioning, well-oiled machine of a band. I'm trying to help you guys. All of this content is free. All I'm trying to do is put it out to you guys. All of these tactics are either things that I have used or we are currently using within my own band right now. So last week, I did a video about if video content is still worth it. Absolutely, it is 100% worth it. It's probably one of the most important things you need to be doing right now. You know, it could be music videos or just behind the scenes videos or really just any kind of decently shot video content. It doesn't have to be a movie or anything like that. You don't have to have amazing editing skills to put stuff out, but you have to, don't have like a really blurry, shaky, bad quality video, you know what I mean? Like every cell phone pretty much shoots in 4K these days, and if you have a tripod, you're fine. That's 75% of the battle. So you definitely need to be putting out some kind of a video content at least every week. It could be you in rehearsals, could be you at home, could be a lot of different things. If you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch that video. It is very important. So please check that out. Now, along to this week's video, what I said in the very beginning is painfully kind of accurate. It's not entirely accurate. I did overstate it a little bit, but it's kind of accurate and it's kind of true, because you can be a fantastic band and you can be the best band that nobody's ever heard of and nobody's ever gonna hear of and nobody's gonna give a shit about because your social media numbers suck and people don't care. That, unfortunately, is a very harsh reality that we do live in right now, and that's just the way it is. With social media, with your Instagram, with your YouTube, with your Facebook, with all these things, it does matter. The numbers do matter because people look at it like equity. Like that's where all your value comes in. And that's a shitty thing to say. That's a very materialistic way to look at it, but it's the truth. It is 100% the truth. I don't necessarily think that your band sucks because your numbers are bad, but a lot of people probably do, because you have to look at it as exactly that. Say you went to a show and you come across some band that you thought was great. You didn't speak to them, but you want to look them up online, right? No problem. So you get the band's info, you find them on Facebook, and you're like, man, this band was so badass. Why do they only have like 400 likes on Facebook? This is crazy. This band was great. I don't get it. Now, let's say there was another band on the show and they f***ing sucked, which happens. You look at that band and you go, how do these guys have like 6,000 likes? This band was terrible. How? Why? What does that do to your brain? The way you're probably gonna look at it is you're gonna go, how does the band that was not very good have so many more likes? What are they doing correct? And why does the band that was awesome have so little? What are they doing wrong? A lot of people will look at it that way. And you have to think of yourself as a producer and a consumer. It is important. You should really be looking at things this way. Everybody wants the most numbers. Everybody wants 1 million followers on every social media platform. We all want that shit, right? Because when you have that, you get paid. If you have X amount of views on a video through Facebook, you're gonna make money off it. Same thing with YouTube, same thing with Instagram. You can make money off all these things. So we all want as many followers as we can. We all want to take over the world. That's no big thing. But it isn't just that. You need to think and state the things that are not obvious. What I mean is your reach. Let's just say you like in a big band, right? And you have 100,000 likes on Facebook. You probably don't really care that much what's going on because people are going to like it regardless because it's you. You're popular. You have a lot of things, and people will pretty much kiss your ass regardless of what you post, for the most part. When you are a lower level person and you are building those markets, you need to be really meticulous with what you post, when you post, why you post, who's your audience, and how far is that going to go. With Facebook, regardless of how many likes you have, your post will only be seen by 1 to 3 to maybe 10% of the people who actually like your page. You make a post on your band page or whatever your business page is, post it at the correct time, blah, blah, blah. You do all the right steps and you look at where your reach is. That'll pretty much tell you. I do everything without having to pay for it. Yes, there are a lot of things that we have paid for. Pay for ads, pay for this, pay for that. I don't pay for likes. I don't pay for views. I don't pay for any of that stuff. I probably should, but I don't, because you're going to get banned. You're gonna get in trouble and they're gonna shut your accounts down. And when you're down here and you need to be up here, the last thing you need is shadow banned or shut down. With the Facebook thing, yes, the likes, yes, the comments and all that stuff is very important too. It's just as important as the reach, because you need to see how far these posts are actually getting, how many shares are they getting, what times work best for you, and all that kind of stuff. And I'll make a future video on some analytics to break this stuff down a little bit more. The reason you don't get as much reach is because they want you to pay for it. They know that you're a business. They know that you're out there trying to make money. So they're wanting to make money off of you. It's that simple. You're using their platform to make money. They want some of that money. But there are plenty of ways to get around it. You just have to kind of figure them out. Not everybody is the same, and I can't give a blanket statement for all this stuff. You know, Instagram has changed their algorithm numerous times. Last year, they did a big one, and it kicked a lot of us in the ass really, really bad. It did us. And I think they changed it again this past August, and it did help us. But Instagram is also tricky. You have to worry about what content you're actually posting. Is it engaging? Is it going to create comments and all that stuff too? But the same thing with them. They want the big dogs who are spending the money, they're gonna let them shine because they spend money. They all need to make money. So the more money you give them, the more your post is going to be seen. Not all of us have money. I don't. I sure as hell don't. So I don't want to give it to them. I don't want to give them something I don't have. So I try to find ways around it. You might not know that YouTube has a weird entry level. And the entry level is 1,000 subscribers. You need to have 1,000 subscribers before your content starts getting seen and it gets put into suggested videos and all that kind of stuff. And getting the first 1,000 subscribers, it's very, very difficult. That's how it works. Yes, you can have a video just go viral and get millions of views on it, but it's not likely. But that's how it works. With YouTube, you have to hit that first 1,000 subscribers. Then after that, I think it's pretty easy from the things that I've seen, things that I've read, other YouTubers that I've watched. They say once you hit that first 1,000, it's pretty much easy after that. I believe Damian Keys said he got 32,000 subscribers in the last month. So that's insane. But it's them knowing that you're not fucking around and people are actually subscribing to your content and want to see whatever it is you're putting out. Now going back to the numbers thing, a lot of it boils down to perceived value. Perceived value surrounds everything, whether you like it or not. It's what looks expensive, but isn't expensive. What looks like it's top notch, but really it's not shit at the same time. That's why shit bands with a lot of likes look more important than great bands with low likes. It's perceived value. It's in everything we look at. That's how perceived value works. Is it shitty? Sure, you can look at it that way, but also use it to your advantage. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're bullshitting anybody. You're just setting yourself to a higher standard, and that's okay. Because people look at it and go, wow, this looks really good. It looks really professional. I'm going to give these guys my time. They put time into something, I want to give them my time. So it will build numbers on top. So pumping up your numbers as much as you possibly can is one of the most important things you can possibly do. Now, to have good numbers also means that you have to have them for endorsements too. Because a lot of endorsements don't really give a shit what you sound like or what you play. They want to know how many followers you have on Instagram. They want to know how many Facebook likes you have, or how many YouTube views you have, or how many TikTok followers you have. That's the stuff they want to know, because that's where everything is at these days, and that's where products get shown. And if you have a lot of followers, they know that their product that they're going to endorse you for is going to be seen by a lot of people, which is exactly what they want. At the end of the day, it's money. It's numbers and it's money. So keep that in mind too. A lot of companies, when you apply for an endorsement, they ask you how many followers on whatever, how many likes, how many views, blah, blah, blah. They want to know that shit because that's, like I said, that's what the value is. This might tempt you into buying likes or buying views or buying things like that on whatever your platform is. Don't ever do that. There is a clear difference between a paid ad and buying likes or buying views. There is a very, very clear line between them. Don't ever use third-party companies to buy views or buy likes. It will only fuck you up. It will get your account suspended or shut down or whatever. That's just how it works. They know when stuff is bullshit, so don't do it. It's totally fine to have a paid ad. We do it all the time. You run stuff on Instagram and it looks great and you want people to come to you. It's just enticing people to come like your page or follow you on Instagram or whatever it may be. That's okay to run a paid ad for stuff like that. You can run a paid ad on Facebook for your YouTube channel so you get conversions over to YouTube. That's okay. It's not the same thing as buying likes or buying views. Okay, so please be very wary when you do stuff like that. Don't get fooled. Don't get your account shut down. Now, what does all mean in the end? You need the content, you need the platforms, you need the views, you need the likes, you need the numbers. It isn't always gonna work. You're gonna put something really awesome out and it's gonna fall flat and it's gonna piss you off and it's gonna make you feel like you need to quit. But don't. That's just the platforms. That's just how shit works. All you can do is build these markets as best as you possibly can, study your analytics, find out when the best possible time to post is. If you have money to sink into an ad, it's something very important that you want to get out there, put some money into it. It's okay. Figure out how to accurately run Facebook ads or whatever the ad platform you're going to use is, and put some money behind it. If you want people to see it, sometimes you have to do that. Be smart, spend your money wisely. Don't use third-party people that get your shit shut down. Do the best you can to grow your numbers consistently over time. You will have dead spots, you will have things that suck, you will have moments where it seems everything is just standing still. But be consistent, and over time, you will grow. That's gonna do it for me this week, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to make them as informative as I possibly can and as helpful as I possibly can. Make sure you go in the description of this video and you like the 3 other platforms that we're giving you: Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. Make sure you turn the notifications on and subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way you get entered in the contest to win something for free. For every new 100 collective followers that we get, we're gonna give away something for free. So please, guys, make sure you go and you do that. Give this video a solid thumbs up and let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. I hope you have an even better rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Later.